I'm sorry. Wait, no background music. This is serious. Okay. Good day, passengers. Okay. Let's see. I'm here to make a statement. I apologize to everyone. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm a failure of a VTuber. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Okay, wow, I was probably peeking. It's fine. Okay, so I need to apologize for several things that have occurred recently. And by recently, I mean, not occurring and within the past 2 months. Namely my streams not occurring within the past 2 months. I've been gone. I've not been here, and I am so sorry for that. Okay, so let's cover everything that has happened recently. First of all, so I gaslit you all by saying 2 months ago I said in a tweet, you know what, I'm just getting too stressed out at the moment, I'm gonna take a week off. And then it was not a week, it was more than a week, it was 2 months to be exact. 2 months. And then, let's see, a month and a half ago I said, thank you for being patient with me, passengers. I've found my mouse because my mouse was missing. I hung out with cats, and I'll be back to streaming soon. And then I was like, yeah, next week, or streaming the week after, yeah. So then I didn't do it, and I have not been streaming for 2 months, once again, just putting that out there. Okay, and then, yeah, and like, I'm sorry. I apologize for my ineptitude at being a streamer. Please forgive me. I'm very sorry for that. I'm sorry. Oh no, that's a weeaboo thing. I'm sorry. I also made this background 2 months ago to reference Niji Sanji apologizing. And then I didn't use it. But yeah, here I am, 2 months later. I apologize to you all. You're nuts for that? I feel like I've always been nuts deep down. Anyway, I'm sick of whispering everything now. Hello! Okay, hello passengers, hello! Hold on. Reconstruction is required here. Get rid of the apology. I'm not apologizing for anything now. We're back to our usual content! We're back! Oh, we're so back. We are so back right now. Okay. Let me tell you what's been happening. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, we're so back! Let me tell you. Let me tell you what's been happening. Let's see. Really nothing. I've been having a great time. I've been having a great time, not worrying about the stresses of life or anything like that. You know, it's fun. It's great. So let's see. Yeah, so over this past month, I've been kind of, working away at, some covers to show you guys, which has been great. It's kind of me getting back to my roots in a way, because, before I was streaming for a long time, I just sung covers. Before I ever started streaming, I used to just sing covers a lot. I was never very good at it, but I feel like recently, since I've been doing it more often, or I guess so, anyway, you know, it's allowed me to get better at it. That's how that works. If you do something more often, then you're gonna get better at it. But I've kind of gotten the rust off a bit, and I'm getting better. I'm more back into the swing of things, you know? So I had a realization a couple of months ago, in that when I do VTubing stuff, I do a lot of streaming and all that, you know, and that's fun, but that doesn't really set me apart in any way. And also, I have like goals that I want to achieve, you know? I have certain goals that I want to achieve, and I realize that I don't really do anything to actually try to achieve those goals. Like, I want to do more singing type stuff, but I'm not actually doing anything to kind of suggest that I want to do like singing type stuff. So, I kind of had a realization. I had a realization that this was something that I wanted to start doing again. You know, put more work into everything. Make myself more busy. This is the answer. This is the correct answer. So essentially, what I'm saying is, this recent cover that I did, and this cover that's coming out tomorrow, I have another cover coming out tomorrow. These are not just like one-offs or two-offs, I guess. This will hopefully be a more regular thing. If I can help it, if I can, I wanna aim for at least one cover a month. I think that's doable for me. I think it is. I really think it is. Yeah. But yes, okay. So, in this stream, I wanted to talk to you guys about, you know, the recent cover that I did. The Running in the 90s cover. I wanted to talk about it because, okay, first of all, I've been blown away by the amount of views that cover got. It was very genuinely unexpected. It is genuinely the very famous cover. Yes, actually though, to my chagrin, it has become the most viewed cover on my channel. Why? Why would you do this to me? To explain why... Oh wait, I should mention, okay. mods know this because I was talking to my mod team while this was happening. But I was like, I was giving them a heads up, like, hey, I'm about to start streaming, and then like, one of them replied, and they were like, I won't be able to make it today. Sorry. And I was gonna type a reply, but as I was putting down my cup of tea, I spilled it everywhere. So I have very quickly cleaned up everything, but now my sleeve is sticky, and my desk is sticky, and my mouse is also a little sticky, but not very. It did drip a little bit, and I don't think mice should drip. So that's something that happened. Whoopsie daisy. Anyway, okay. So if you hear me, if you hear my mouse a bit, just know that it's because my mouse pad is currently covered in tea and awaiting a wash. After the stream is over, I'm gonna be spending my morning washing my mouse pad. This is something that has to happen now, and I have no one to blame except myself. Anyway, hi, welcome to the stream. Okay, so let me explain why I feel this way about the cover. Why I was like, much to my chagrin, it's done very well, because I felt like being fancy. Okay, so I felt a lot of embarrassment with this cover. I'm amazed that it's done so well, and I guess like if you guys enjoy it, then I'm happy. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you guys enjoy it, I guess. But to be honest, when I made it, I felt a little. I felt disappointed in my own abilities to make covers. Yeah, you're right, I am spoiling you. So let me complain about it a little bit. I felt a little disappointed when I actually made the Running in the 90s cover, and I can explain why. I promise, I can explain why. And it's because I spent a long time trying to make it sound good, and it wasn't sounding good. From my perspective. If you guys think it sounds good, then... if y'all think it sounds great, then fuck yeah, it's great. Sorry to swear. But I had a lot of annoyances. When I was singing it, in my ear, it sounded like I was getting the pitch perfect. I was so good. I was so on top of it, sis. And then when I actually, when I was actually tuning the vocals for the song, I looked at the vocals, I was like, huh, everything I've sung is like a semitone above where it should be. I'm always slightly sharp. I'm always slightly above the pitch where I should be. Why? How? I'm so consistently a semitone off. It left me wondering if the instrumental was in a different key. But that was the whole thing. So, when I released the cover, my vocals have actually been pitched down by a semitone, and I'm wondering how the heck did we get to this point? So that's something. The instrumental, by the way, was provided by Dan Forts, I believe his name is. He was someone that I just came across on YouTube a while ago who made he made like a remake of the song, and he used like the vocals for it, and it was really awesome. And I spoke to him a while ago and said, hey, your cover is so good of Running in the 90s. Do you mind if I use your instrumental? Because it's not an official instrumental or anything. And he was like, yeah, go for it. And I did. And now we're here. It worked out and a lot of people liked it. Yeah. You're right. Exactly. You're so right. You're so right. So, yeah. But then also, okay, I also recovered? I also sung the harmonies for it, and I remember I didn't use any guides for the harmonies. I just kind of went with feel, and I can like show you. Okay, so when I initially covered, why do I keep saying covered? Recorded everything. When I initially recorded everything, I made like lots of different harmonies to use, and I thought, oh yeah, this is gonna sound so good. It's gonna sound so lit, slay, queen. Oh god, no. I thought it was gonna sound good. And on its own, when I hear the background vocals by themselves, I think they sound so good, but then when I heard them with the instrumental, it just did not work at all. Something was clashing, and I just couldn't figure out what. But I can show you like some of the harmonies I put together. Hold on. Hopefully you can hear this. No, you can't. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, here. Yeah, there. Sorry, I've got like the files open. Okay, so, I have like really extensive background vocals I put in here, like. In the 90s. I had all of that. But did you know that when I actually put together the cover and everything, I just couldn't get the harmonies to sound right. So I ended up having to mute like 2 out of 3 of my harmonies, and I had to mute that. That wasn't it. Running in the 90s. I think I ended up using that. I also had this. Running in the 90s. Yeah, I had that's so tuned. It sounded so tuned. But yeah, I had all these background vocals I didn't end up using or anything because they just didn't sound right. But it's like, yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Streets, new desire. Take me higher, lift me higher with your speed. I need fire.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait. Is this it?
New.
There are some background vocals that sound so weird because of how I sung them. They sound very robotic, but not in an auto-tuning way. Hold on.
New desire.
I don't know why. The way that I say new desire, it sounds so weird. And someone once stated, if it doesn't work, don't. If it works, don't change it. You're so right. You're so right. But the problem was, it didn't work. It didn't actually work. I would love to show you with the background music, but I ran out of space on my hard drive recently, and I had to delete a heap of stuff, including all the background music. I did not have the instrumental for this song anymore. But when I actually put it together with the instrumental, it clashed so badly. For real, it really did clash a lot. And I could not for the life of me work out why the heck it was clashing so much. Yeah, which is really unfortunate because I spent a lot of time on the background vocals, and there are a lot of background vocals there that I just had to get rid of. Most of the time, you only hear one set of the background vocals. I have 3 or 4 different layers of background vocals that I just didn't use. You know? So, that sucked. That was really unfortunate. Yeah. Oh well. If it ended up sounding good, I'm happy. Like I said, you guys all really enjoyed it. Sorry, that's my tea. You guys all really enjoyed it though, so like, I appreciate that. I love you guys for that. Like, thank you everyone who's viewed it, who's had it on repeat. It is honestly shocking to me. I don't know. Thank you. I can't even speak. I'm just like, thank you. Heckers. Holy heckers. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate it. But yes, this means that tomorrow I'll be releasing another cover, which I've also been working on. And okay, so let me tell you, I re-recorded the main vocals for Running in the 90s like 2 times because I just couldn't get it right. I was like kind of disappointed each time. What do you mean first cover? I have like 3 other covers. I have like 3 or 4 other covers hidden on my YouTube channel. But yeah, it's I re-recorded those vocals so many times because I just couldn't get it sounding right. I felt in the the end, in the final mix, I felt like my vocals were kind of unexcited, but yeah, once again, you guys liked it, so yay! Also, I was there for the premiere. I didn't say anything, but I was actually sitting in for the premiere. I was in the middle of snoozing, so I was like I was very sleepy at the time. I kind of woke up for it and then went to sleep straight afterwards. I didn't even say anything. I was like, oh god. And let me tell you, I was internally cringing the entire time for the entire premiere, but I was there to see everyone's kind words during the premiere, so I want to thank you very much. I did actually see what everyone was saying during the premiere, so thank you very much. Just because I didn't say anything doesn't mean I didn't see it. I was there, I was just very asleep at the time. I was very tired. But let's see, oh yeah, so yeah, we're gonna be, well, there's no we. Nero, who claims to be my manager, is not really my manager because he doesn't do any of the shit. It's all me. So I'm gonna be releasing Palm Top Wonderland tomorrow, or Tenahira Wonderland. If you know this song, it's a really sweet song. It's a really nice song. If you've ever heard it before, it's really cute. It's really cute. It's depressing once you know the meaning behind it, but it's a really cute song. And I've actually put a lot of work into it. But when I say I had to re-record the vocals twice for running in the 90s, I think I recorded the vocals for Tenahira Wonderland or Palm Top Wonderland one time. I recorded them once and I was like, this is perfect. Ace. I got it in one shot. Yeah. But it's a Vocaloid song. I think it's a kind of unknown song. I don't think many people actually know this song. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe it probably won't get many views, but I would appreciate it a lot if you guys could share it and let your friends, your family, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, let everyone know the good word of Lyra Nozomi, that she has released a new song. I think you'll really like it. This cover that's coming out tomorrow, it came together like smooth butter. I hype it up a lot because I think it genuinely turned out really good. I'm really kind of proud of how this turned out. I really actually am. I think it's I cannot show you guys yet, but I'm really excited. Okay, so the art for it I made in maybe 4 hours, and that was it. It was so quick and done, and I was like, yes! And then I was like really happy with how it turned out. So I've actually gone out of my way to put together a proper video to use. So nothing too incredible, but because I've never really put together a music video before, but I put together a simple music video for you all to enjoy with the song when it comes out tomorrow. And also, like, the song actually has very little in terms of harmonies. When I hear the song, the vocals always sound like there's like a third undertone, but I've only actually put like a third undertone in like a very small section of the song. So mostly no background vocals or harmonies, you know? I think you'll really enjoy it though. I hype it up because I'm proud. I'm proud of this baby. Just... Okay. You know that meme where it's like the parents playing in the pool with their children, and then underneath at the bottom of the pool is like a dead skeleton? Right now it's me holding up Tenahira Wonderland and being like, I love you, Tenahira Wonderland, and then at the bottom as the skeleton's running in the 90s. That's where we are currently at. Okay, hold on. I wanted to show you some stuff about the art, okay? Okay. Let's go. Hello. Hold on, where is it? It's not showing. Ah, here we go, here we go. Hello! Oh yeah. I took off the glasses for the thumbnail, I think. Okay, so here's the art. I really like how the eyes turned out, but no one gets to see this. So the art for this took me way too long to make. Way longer than it should have. Way longer than it should have. And when I was like halfway through making the art for it, I remembered how to actually do art, so that's a good thing. I feel like it looks much more concise and much better without the background. Just get rid of the background. I think it looks good by itself. I feel like having the background there muddies everything a bit. Let's bring back the glasses, the 90s shades. Where are they? Here they are, the 90s shades. Oh, so cool, so cool. There's definitely a shadow for that somewhere, but I don't remember. There it is. Okay. Very nice. Thank you, thank you. So, let me tell ya. Okay, let me tell ya. I'm sorry, I always say that. Spends 2 hours doing art. What the hell am I doing? Proceeds to log in for the next 2 hours. That's kind of how it is with art. Like, when you're on a roll, you're doing that for the next 12 hours. So where Palm Top Wonderland took like 4 hours to finish, this art, from running in the 90s, took more like 24 hours to finish. I was so done by the end of it, and partially that is because it's a much more elaborate piece, because I did put in the background and everything, but partially it's just because I was kind of, I hadn't done art for a while, and I forgot like some techniques that kind of speed things up that I remembered while I was doing Palm Top Wonderland, which made everything so much faster. Oh my gosh. Also, I didn't know, this isn't really relevant at all, but Hololive recently debuted their new talents, and I've had Laura's streams open. Her art streams open while I've been working on my own art. It's great, it's just like a drawer long. I've been having great fun. But yeah, I ended up spending a lot of time. I wonder if I have the sketch here. The loose stuff, the loosey-goosey stuff. Oh yeah, I do. Hold on. There's so many files here. There are so many files. Oh no, wait, it's just a base. Okay. No, wait, yeah, this is it. This is a sketch. This is a sketch. Me forgetting that seatbelts existed halfway through doing the initial sketch, and I was like, oh no. It will look weird if we didn't have seatbelts. So putting on a seatbelt quickly, because, you know, always buckle your seatbelts. If you're gonna go driving in the 90s, you need a seatbelt, okay? Okay, I'm glad we had this talk. Wow, there is so much coloring that I did. That's also a bad habit that I've gone into recently, is just like, I'll start like coloring the sketch just because I want to get a feel for how it looks in the end. But yeah, here's how the initial sketch was. I think there's something that bugs me about the eyes in the later iteration, the final version. There's something that kind of bugs me about it. Because I think the eyes in the initial sketch, they look really nice. Seatbelts aren't necessary, speed limits are. That's true. Unless you're on a train, an interdimensional train, in which case, I just ignore all the speed limits. And yes, I know that they do have speed limits on train tracks. I've seen them. I just ignore them. But yeah, I spent like so much time while I was doing this. I was talking to my friends in Discord and voice chat while I was doing it, and occasionally they watch along with me doing the art for this. And one of my friends was like, so you said that this is 90s themed. Is this why your character has a rat tail? And I didn't even think, but yeah, it's totally a rat tail. She has a rat tail here, why? This is where we're at. We're rat tail deep here. So embarrassing, so embarrassing. I also feel bad. I spent so much time working on the eyes for this, but you can't even see them because of the glasses. Oh well. Japan train speed limits do not break the sound barrier. Train drivers. Optional opinion. Pretty much. That's my experience anyway. Have you ever... I ask my passengers, have you ever been on a train? Have you ever been on a train though as it's going through a tunnel and everything just kind of compresses? Like suddenly the air pressure changes and it's like, oh god, I'm being squeezed apart here. That's like the scariest thing about like trains in general, is just going through tunnels. Terrible, terrifying. Because there's all this air and suddenly there's a train as well as the air. I spent like a thorough 5 hours working on the hair by itself when I was coloring this. And the reason why is because as I was going with it, I kind of had a realization of, oh yeah, this is how I do stuff. But yeah, you can like see all the parts come apart there. In case anyone ever doubts I do my own art, this is proof. What further proof do you need? Yeah. Let's see. Ugh. So yeah, you can see like all the different parts here. Ugh. So many different parts. Here it is. Yeah. It's a whole thing. It's a whole process. But yeah, I kind of had a realization, oh yeah, the blue undertones here. That looks cool, I think. It looks cool, I just don't get to use it very much. And then I had a realization that yellow works really well with pink. I think it's because it's pretty much on the opposite side of the spectrum. It's a complementary color, I believe, to like purple. Yellow is. So usually if you're doing something in purple, you want yellow. So it works really well with pink as well. So I end up using yellow for the highlight. I think it looks really good, and I've ended up using it for Palm Top Wonderland as well. Okay. But, yeah. There was like... I remember I was drawing the jacket for this as well, and I couldn't work out what I wanted to do with the jacket. And I was like, what do I do? And at the time, when I initially drew... when I was initially coloring the jacket, I forgot that jackets have like colors and things, and they're usually like much more detailed than I've actually had it, so I had to quickly add in the jacket because like initially it was like this, yeah. It was initially like this without the color or anything. I was like, it looks so plain, what am I missing? What have I messed up here? And my friend was like, don't jackets have colors? So yeah, I added that in eventually. And by the time we got to the background, I kind of gave up. I definitely gave up by the time I actually got to the background, because I'd already spent like 20 hours on it. So you'll notice the back seat is like mostly very dark colors that you can barely see. You can barely see them. And I don't know, I feel like with the whoa. I feel like with the background it ends up coming across kind of muddy, but maybe my skill isn't high enough to really understand how to put it together a bit better. One thing is, I can probably show you the art to Tenohira Wonderland. Can I? I'll show you Bill the art to Tenohira Wonderland, I think. Just give me one moment, okay? One moment. I'll show you Bill the art, not all of it. Just a little bit. Just a sneak peek. Okay, does that sound good? let's see here. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So this is the art for Tenohiro Wonderland. As you can see, it's a girl, possibly me. When I was making the art for Tenohiro Wonderland, I had a realization that the color of the hair is more reminiscent of my original design. Cause my current hair is more of a salmon pink, you know? But this is more of a purplish pink, which is what I was in the original design. Yeah, OG flashbacks, for real. But I think it still looks quite nice. And I spent way too much time on the eyes. I spent so much time on the eyes. They've turned out really good. But that's all you're gonna get to see of it, okay? That's all you're getting to see. No more of that. Can you imagine if I went back to my old design for a second? That would be terrible. Let's do it. Let me go back to my old design. Hold on. Where am I? Here I am! I have no lower half! This is why everyone loved this design. Everything's loading in. Oh no. The terror of this model. That'd be terrible, yeah. It is terrible. It's just as terrible as I thought it would be. Why does my mouth not work? My mouth doesn't even work. My mouth does not move. I have no emotions to feel. No emotions to show. And I have no legs! Where are my legs gone? Show me them leggies! They're not here! The mouth is broken, the legs are non-existent, and my day is ruined. This is where we're at. There is some charm to the older model, I think, but good riddance. Thank God it's gone. We never want to deal with this ever again. Terrible stuff, terrible stuff. I'm allowed to say that because I'm the only one who worked on it, okay? Anyway. Oh, here I am. I'm back. Back to our regular viewing pleasure. Okay, so now that I've spoken my mouth off about running in the 90s. We've spoken so much about running in the 90s now. I thought it might be nice to kind of catch up about some of the stuff that's been happening. Oh yeah. So I made a post like a month ago talking about how I locked myself out the train. That was a lie. I did not lock myself out of the train. The real story was I was actually house sitting at the time. I wanted to keep the kayfabe up, but I was house sitting at the time and looking after some people's cats. You know, I was being a nice person. And part of the duties of being a cat owner is cleaning up the poop of the litter tray, you know? Which is not a glorious job, but it must be done. We must clean the poop of our kitties, and we should be happy to do it. Okay, so I cleaned out all the poop. I put it in a little compostable bag, and I took it out to the rubbish bin. And where the rubbish bin is kept on this premises it's outside. It's disgusting, but yeah, it has to be done. It's outside, so I was being responsible and all that. And I closed the door behind me when I was taking the poop out. Because I always close doors behind me. It's just a habit I have. I always close doors behind me, and I really shouldn't have closed that door behind me because it was 10 o'clock at night. I had no shoes on. I was in my socks, and I latched the door, and you know what happens when you ask cats to open the door, please, is they just do not do that. There are a few entrances to this house that I was house sitting. And so I went to I went out a side entrance. So I was like, oh, well, maybe not all the doors are actually locked, because like the door I came out of, that's definitely locked. But I was late, so I'd already locked everything. Like I checked the front door, I was like, oh no, this is locked. And I also went around the back, and the back is really hard to get to, so especially in the dark, I didn't have my phone or anything. So I had to like clamber over to where the back door is. And there are 2 doors around the back. This is a rich house. There were 2 doors back there, and they were both closed. In my desperation, I tried the sliding door, that I never have open, because, we don't want the cats to get out or anything. So I tried opening the back door, the sliding door, and the cats were just kind of staring at me like, what you doing, human? You kind of funny there. What you doing? Why are you shaking all the dolls like that, human? I was like, cats, please let me in. There's a latch here. Do you see the latch? Just reach up and grab the latch, please. I beg you. And they ignored me. They just kind of gave me that look like, How you doing? Which was fun. So at 10 o'clock at night, I was locked out of the house I was house sitting, and the train was not nearby. The train was not nearby. The train was a little while away. It would take over an hour for me to get back to where the train was by foot. It was not close by at all. And even if I did get back to where the train is, I don't think anyone will be able to let me in. And I didn't have any keys or anything. If I had keys, I wouldn't have been in this problem to begin with. So what I did was I actually, at 10 o'clock at night, I was weighing up all my options. I was sitting down trying to weigh up all of my options. Like, here I am. I have no phone. I have no keys. I have no shoes on. And this is kind of an outbacky place, so I'm kind of worried about poisonous snakes, because that's a thing in Australia and they are far too common here. Oh no, I might die. But also, I'm supposed to be house sitting and someone needs to feed the cats in the morning. What do I do? And I remember that there's someone nearby who I know has a key, but it was still gonna take me like 10 minutes to actually get there. And the problem is, they're at the top of like a gravel road, and once again, I did not have any shoes on. I was like, well, this is gonna be fun. So I ended up walking to this house, praying that someone was gonna be awake. Hopefully, because once again, it was super late at night when this happened. And I climbed up the steep driveway to their place where they have a gravel road. I was like, hi. I'm so thankful. One of the occupants was like watching the cricket or something. I don't know. he was doing something in the lounge room, watching something, and I don't know what he was watching. But I was like, oh, hi. I was like, do you have a key to this person's house? They're like, oh, yeah. And they offered to give me like a lift back to the house and everything. They lent me the key. They offered to give me a lift back to the house because they saw that I've been walking in my in my bare socked feet. My socked feet. They offered to give me a lift back, but I felt bad because it was like 10 o'clock at night. I was like, nah, I'm good, I can do it. But yeah, that's what happened there. That was like a whole situation. I did manage to get back, but it was actually terrifying. It's an experience having an inland taipan angry at you for no reason while you're walking around. Oh no, that sounds bad. Yeah, but I'm quite careful about that area because, I know that there are a lot of poisonous snakes around that area specifically because it is kind of just by the bush, you know? So there are lots of snakes around. I've seen snakes around this area, and I know that at this property, there used to be more cats there, but one of the cats got bitten by a snake, unfortunately, and passed away. So it's quite worrying. And like being okay, the cats in of the cats, the snakes in this area, a lot of them are poisonous enough where they can kill you. They're venomous. Sorry, yes. I'm sorry, I know English. They're technically venomous, they're not poisonous. That's a difference that needs to be made known. There's a difference between poisonous and venomous. Snakes are venomous, they're not poisonous. Okay, got it. It's Australia, every snake can kill you. Oh, no, every snake. A lot of snakes can kill you, not every snake though. There are some good ones out there, I'm sure. Not many, but there are some good ones. But yeah, that was like my fun adventure. I kind of wanted to spend some time talking about it because it was a very harrowing experience for me to be locked out of a place I was house sitting at 10 o'clock at night without any shoes on, without my phone. It was dark out, there were venomous snakes everywhere, and I had no keys. And I needed to get back inside to tell cats that I loved them. I love cats. Okay, let's see here. 10 out of 10 experience. Would not want to repeat it, but it was definitely once in a lifetime. It was a definite once in a lifetime situation. Australia has 21 of the 25 most deadliest snakes, and we are the top 10, so yeah, everything is trying to kill you. Hell yeah! Let's go, Australia! Great country, great country. Would not want to live anywhere else. Though, okay, I was talking to Nero recently. Nero is the king of bad advice recently. Should I tell you guys this about Nero? Nero cross X, my dear friend. I'm gonna call him out here. I'm sure he doesn't mind. I was talking to Nero because I've been kind of having a hard time recently. And Nero has been trying to cheer me up and give me some really, really good advice. First of all, he invited me to live in America. He invited me to America to just spend some time living over there, which is honestly really tempting. I kind of want to do that. That sounds like a really fun time, honestly. I would love to do that. But also, he gave me some questionable advice in that I should quit any side hustles that I'm doing. I should give up on any side hustles I'm doing and spend a month just VTubing. Not doing anything else, just VTubing. I should give up any livelihoods I have, and for the next 30 days, just stream for 2 hours every day. Which is honestly a great idea. It sounds fantastic on paper, but then, I do not want to risk. I do not want to risk not having any money. Which is a definite problem, so, maybe not. But you know what? Some things have been happening recently that maybe it will turn out that I don't have any money anymore anyway, so I might lose my side hustles anyway. This is fun. It's great. I've been having a great time recently. Anyway, also, oh yeah, I wanted to... Did you know? Do you remember the agency that I was talking about a while ago, Nexus? I've had my tea here and I just haven't drunk it. It's cold now. I'm gonna drink my cold tea. Hold on. Okay. Do you remember Nexus? Okay, if you don't remember Nexus, that is okay. I can give you a reminder on what Nexus is. Okay, so Nexus is a VTubing agency that streams on a platform called AniLive or AniLive. I'm not sure how to say it. AniLive, I think. And they got notoriety because when their VTubers debuted, it was said that they were gonna be a VTuber battle royale, essentially, where the least successful VTubers get graduated and the best stay around. Yeah, you got it. I don't know how true that is because I haven't graduated anyone. It's been a while now. It's been like 3 months or something like that since they debuted. But when I was like looking at their I initially went into it being like, I'm gonna burn the shit out of this company. I'm gonna be such a bad person. And then I kind of looked at the talents and everything. I was like, oh, this is kind of really cute. I kind of wish I auditioned now. You know what? They've just opened auditions for a second generation. They've opened second generation auditions, and honestly, I'm tempted. They say they're open to adopting. So yeah, I also noticed that a lot of their characters are now streaming on Twitch as well as on AnyLive. AnyLive. So I'm wondering if maybe they're kind of trying to build up an audience on Twitch, so, you know, if AnyLive goes down, it won't tank the company as well. I think that's probably what's happening there. Which makes sense. They want to actually make it so, you know, if the platform that they're using doesn't absolutely die, then they'll be fine. They'll still be able to continue. Honestly, they debuted like 26 talents or something like that back when they first like go into action and stuff, and that's an intense amount of talents to have. So I think definitely they need that sort of fallback plan in case things don't go how you want them to. AnyLive will go down, someone will get it removed because people are soft nowadays. What does that mean? Yeah, the far right are gonna take it down. We hate liberty. Wait, that's not right. It's very TikToky. I don't know how successful the app is. I saw, was it Nexus that showed their top streamers? I think so. Nexus saying their top streamers had got 81,000 coins through the application, and I'm just here wondering what the heck, how much is a coin? Is each coin like a cent or is it like $1? This means nothing to me. I've been kind of wondering just how much their talents actually make through this app anyway. I wonder just in general how successful the app is. Because I have no real understanding of how well they're doing, how many views they're getting or anything like that. I wonder about it, is what I'm saying, I guess. I'm just curious. And they're not answering anything. They're not replying to me. They're not answering any of my emails. My dear sir or madam, I hope you are well. Please tell me, are you money? Have you got money? Tell me. I wish to know for reasons. Yeah. But yeah, that's something I was thinking about looking into. Also in very recent news, do y'all hear about Fillion? Did everyone hear about Fillion recently? Has come under fire. She has announced that she is releasing a Good Smile Nendroid, which is honestly good for you. Get that cash, get that money. I'm so proud of you, except I'm not proud of you because she has okay, a few months ago I was playing VR chat and my friends mentioned to me, hey, did you know that, because I was using a Fillion based model and they're like, oh yeah, this is a public model. I was like, what? So yeah, apparently Fillion's model is a public model, and I've known this for a little while. I've known it for a little while now, and it surprised me because generally when VTubers are going for a while and they have enough money to put towards everything VTubing related, I'm sure that Fillion has plenty of money. She is literally the most successful VTuber around, I think, at the moment, except for maybe Iron Mouse. But she is very successful at the moment. She definitely has some money. Usually when VTubers have enough money, they'll actually put in the money to get a new model created. Maybe one that's similar, but they'll still get a new model and they'll use it. It's weird that Fillion is still using the same public model because like Neurosama did this a while ago, where Neurosama was originally using a free model that comes with Live Today, and then they swapped over to like a custom-made model that looks similar, but is actually there, so they can use it for merchandise and everything. Most VTubers do that, where they'll change over to a new model so it's actually something they have the rights to, so they can merchandise it and everything. But this is not the case, and it's very weird that Fillion never did that. I find it lacking in foresight. And then, like, it turns out that Fillion has, like, an AI art tag and has said some questionable stuff, and I'm like, oh, no. Like, okay, someone mentioned to me, they made some very questionable racist jokes, which is definitely like, oof. I hate that. I don't put too much weight on things people say during a stream though, but yeah, it was like very, you really shouldn't have said that. And yeah, I don't blame her. She spent like $6,000 on repairs for her VR gear, and you're telling me she has enough money to repair her VR gear, but not enough money for a custom-made model? That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a lot. Okay. Yeah, so that's a whole thing. And also, yeah, the AI art tag, which is weird. It's weird to showcase AI art in your community. That's kind of weird, because most artists out there do not look at AI art at all. And it's weird that you're putting it on a pedestal like that. Her whole thing is about having that basic model. I don't think she'll change it, is it? I've never seen any of her streams. I've only ever seen clips of her. She seems very eccentric. She seems gremlin-ish. More gremlish. Very gremlish. She's got the gremlish chic to her. The gremlin chic. Yeah, it's a whole deal, huh? Yeah, so that's like a whole thing. Definitely I feel like she needs to sort herself out. She needs to get a manager to actually talk to about getting this shit like sorted out properly, because this is a problem. The VR model she has is very easy to find, so you can find it in about 5 minutes. I think she has different versions of it she's made, but yeah, she uses the same model. Yeah, I think she has like different versions. I think I guess like once you have like a heap of different outfits for the same model, it's kind of hard to say goodbye to it, but maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to say goodbye. Maybe it was time last year to say goodbye. Maybe it was time a couple of years ago to say goodbye. We're past that point now. She should have said goodbye. Yeah, so that's the thing. Oh, I wanted to mention something else. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Do you remember a while ago, someone in chat asked me if I had ADHD? Someone in chat asked me if I have ADHD. I was like, no, I don't have ADHD. I've taken some online tests for it and they all say I'm depressed. But then I thought about it a bit more. Do you know that I am now going to the doctor to actually get checked for ADHD now? Because I've thought about it a bit more. I think I might have it actually. I think I might be considering I have the ADHD tendencies, I have airhead tendencies, maybe it's possible I might actually have ADHD. So that's something that's happening in my life now. You've all changed my life forever. You've made it for the worse. I do not definitely have ADHD. I just might have ADHD, or it's just depression. It's one of the two. It's the same way like Drumsy does his whole, I don't know who Drumsy is. It does his whole VR model is based off him, but he just updates it. Who's Drumsy? Never heard of him. Yeah, so that's my life recently. Also, hi Riffy. Welcome. It's been a while. How are you? So yeah, that's where we're at the moment. I might have ADHD, I don't know. I had to get some blood taken, some blood checked out to actually see if it was ADHD or something else. But I haven't heard anything else. I haven't heard back about the blood results, so I assume that means that nothing came up from that, so it could be ADHD. Drumsy is a friend to Philly and he bullies her for YouTube content. This sounds like a bad relationship. How am I doing? I'm doing so much better. Thank you for asking. Thank you. You're the first one who's asked. So, A+, A grade. You are now my favorite passenger. The only one who has cared to ask me. We were talking about the Philly controversy. I moved on. I've moved on from it. I'm above it. And you know, I'm past it. I've moved on. I've moved on with my life. But yeah, we weren't talking about Fillion. It's a whole thing. A whole thing! You know, because it's like fresh news. This came out like 12 hours ago or something like that. Which is kind of incredible. She definitely needs a manager to help her sort out her stuff. Nothing good is happening there. Of course, I'm an honor student. Ah, yeah, the honor student of Hard Knocks. There was supposed to be a joke there somewhere, but I missed it. I lost the turn off for the joke. Oh yeah, did you... You remember, a few days ago, I went on Twitter, trying to get, people to... you know, cold call me for commissions. You know how if you say like a certain few key phrases, generally a heap of bots on Twitter will start messaging you like, hey, are you looking for commissions? And I don't know how, but I completely failed at it. I tried so hard to get people to message me because I just wanted to have a look at if they were still like stealing art or if they were using AI, you know? I kind of wanted to get an idea. From what I can tell, they're still stealing art and not using AI. I thought they might move to using AI now, you know? But no, they still just steal art for these commission, these bot commissions, you know, the bots. The bots! But you know, I tried so hard to ring the doorbell to the commission bots so they'd send me lots of messages. And you know what? I think I had a total of 2 bots message me. Incredible. How am I this bad at it? Whenever I do it by accident, it's like I get like 20 million bots for the next 2 days just messaging me. And this time when I did it, it's like nothing. I had 2 bots messaging me and that was it. It's kind of sad. I can redirect the ones in my DMs if you really want them. I'd appreciate them. Could you send them my way? It's kind of weird that Fillion hasn't made a custom model for herself. That's what I'm saying! It's weird that she's been doing this for however many years. She has money for it. I'm positive she has money for it. She's literally like one of the most successful VTubers around and she's still using a public model. If she likes it, she likes it. But most people at this point would change their model to a custom-made model to avoid this kind of situation. This is literally what Neurosummer did. Oh my god, okay. Anyway. She won't change it, I'm calling it. She won't change it? You don't think she'll change it? I'm of curious about what's gonna come from this whole situation. Is the Good Smile thing just gonna be cancelled? She needs to, it's not like she forgot either. She openly admits it's a public model. I mean, how would you just forget that? If it's not something that you personally made for yourself or commissioned for yourself, then how could you forget that? Yeah, it's a whole problem though. Nero-sama used a public model when she was first debuting, but thankfully Beetle is smart. That's true. Yes, she used one of the public models. And then, like, it ended up being this whole event when she changed models. I like her new model. I like Nero-sama's new model. I think her biggest excuse is that everyone recognizes it well, and when she does, that's true. That's true. When the big VTuber uses a model, a public model, it becomes very much associated with that VTuber and not as a public model. When she does stupid stuff or does something leaning towards a more lewd area, she can use it for clips and become more famous. Yeah, I remember, okay, like, whenever you see someone using the free Live 2D model that Nero-sama used to use, whenever people see someone else using it, everyone's like, oh my gosh, is that Nero-sama? Is that Nero-sama? How do you get Nero-sama's model? It's like, it's a free model. It's literally like the first model you come across on like the Live 2D Cubism website. It's free. It's literally free real estate. Evil Nero was great. I saw a clip of Evil Nero recently, with, well, like a couple months ago. It was after a new update for Nero-sama. That was really incredible because Nero-sama, Evil Nero, was like talking to Beetle, and she was talking in a very realistic manner in that she interrupted herself. She was having tangents, and then she kind of interrupted herself. She repeat words in like a stammering way, like she was thinking of something. And I was like, oh my gosh, that AIs don't just like, they don't make mistakes when they're talking, but Evil Nero was making mistakes. She was stammering and things, like tripping over words, and I've never heard any AI ever do that, but yeah, it was incredible. Kind of funny that Nero is more devious and evil though. I'm honestly not that familiar with Nero-sama. I've seen a couple of streams of her, but yeah, I really like Nero-sama. I'm not much of a VTuber watcher. I'm not much of a VTuber enjoyer. I've said that a few times. I don't watch many VTubers. I'll watch like some HoloLive stuff and I'll watch some indie stuff, but I don't really go out my way to watch VTuber stuff. I don't enjoy watching streams in general. But yeah, so honestly, me having watched a few of Nero-sama's streams is kind of incredible to have kept my attention for that long. But yes, I feel like Beetle is very talented indeed. Very talented indeed. Okay, I think I'm probably gonna wrap it up here though, because I need to go have an idol meeting so badly. I really need an idol meeting right now. But like, okay, at the last second, HoloLive New Generation recently debuted. I absolutely love the new generation of HoloLive. They're all amazing. I've been watching a lot of Laura streams. Her name is impossible to say. I am with Bibu on this. Wow. Also Elizabeth Rose, Blood Flame, also very incredible. She's an amazing singer. She honestly shocked me when she did impressions of the Advent members during her debut stream. I was like, what? But yes, great impressionist, awesome musician. I'm about to leave. Oh no, I'm about to end the stream. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm literally about to end it. Why does this always happen? Why does this always happen? But okay, lost stuff. Keep watching Running in the 90s. I really appreciate all the support you've given me recently. Am I gonna finish the stream before I end up being too late for the idol meeting, who knows? And then tomorrow, if you could all do me a favor tomorrow and listen to the Palm Top Wonderlands cover that's gonna happen, I would really appreciate it, because that's coming up. And I think it turned out really good, and I can't wait for you guys to hear it. I'm much more proud of it than Running in the 90s. Once again, Running in the 90s is that child who has drowned at the bottom of the pool, while Palm Top Wonderland is so sweet. I'm not playing Kinder Pet. We've been over this. I'm not gonna play Kinder Pet. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. My chat has already saved me. Okay, as for what's gonna be happening in the future, what was I gonna do before I end up stressing out and stop streaming? I'm gonna start streaming on a more regular basis again. I'm back. We are so back at the moment. I'm so back. No one remembers. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can play something. I can decide what to play. I can decide right now. I haven't thought about it. I really need to go to that idol meeting, you know. I just have this deep-seated need for an idol meeting right now. You have no idea. I'm desperate, please. I don't know what we're gonna play, but it's gonna be something good. I'm sure of it. No, I've committed to being right here. Oh, wait. I got chained together recently. I recently played Chained Together with Nero, and I was thinking maybe it'd be fun if I played Chained Together on stream, so maybe I'll do that next time. Okay. That might be fun, because that's a big streaming game at the moment. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Dokapon Kingdom. I love Dokapon Kingdom, but I do not have a copy. My sister has a copy, not me. So maybe not. No, I love idol meetings. Okay, but thank you for coming today. Please, steal the copy. No, I can't. She downloaded the copy on Switch. I'd have to steal her Switch. I would have to take her Switch off her. So that's, no good. That's no bueno. I would love to, though. But yes, okay. If you could please check out Palm Top Wonderland. Tell your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your friends, your family, everyone you know, your cats, your dogs, your fish, your goldfish especially, and your rabbits. Tell everyone that I've got a cover of Palm Top Wonderland coming out. Man, this is very delayed. I'm sorry. YouTube is like that. YouTube is just kind of like that. I assume you're on YouTube. I say hopefully. Yes, you are. YouTube is just kind of like that. I'm sorry. I'll try to make sure that it's less delayed next time. It's probably yeah. That was my fault. I didn't change the latency on it before I started streaming. I'm sorry. But yes. Thanks for coming. I'll see you next time, passengers. Safe travels.